Well, thank you all for being here tonight at these fields that have become so much more to all of our families, as you just heard, than just watching people swing for the fences. I'm Ann Lunt, and this is my husband, Mark. And our daughter, Karissa, has been here playing on Friday nights for just over 10 years. We are so honored to represent each one of you who's come, parents, siblings, family, and friends, to the Joe Nuxhall Fields. We get to watch our children light up in a place that fully values them. And tonight, we want to share how this place, the Joy Factory, works to transform isolation into belonging. And that's why the Hope Center is needed, so we can produce that joy all year through. Let us tell you just a little bit about a few moments as a special need parent. Karissa has let us share some of these things so you can get a peek into our life together. When she was growing up and small, it might have been in a restaurant where sensory integration overwhelmed her and her hands started to get what she called the flappies. And pretty soon, she'd get frustrated and have a tantrum. And we could feel the stares from others. Can't you make her behave? Or maybe it's in a movie theater where her vocalizations get too excited and heads turn. And we want to say, this is just joy, not disruption. She spent so many days of her life in hospitals, in doctors' offices, in tests. We just want her to be fully herself. And these aren't just occasional moments for many of our families. This is something that occurs day to day in classrooms, playgrounds, amusement parks. It can chip away at our courage. It can isolate us and make us want to stay at home. But that would take away a basic desire that all of us have for our kids to feel connected, to be in a place where they can light up fully and they won't be dimmed by the shadows of misunderstanding. But then, you're wrecking me, girl. You're wrecking me. But then we come here. We come here to these fields, to this joy factory, and nothing has to be hidden anymore. There's no explanations owed. When we walk up, you will hear people shouting, "Hey, Karissa!" And she starts handing out hugs in her signature, "How are ya?" You've all heard it. This is where belonging happens in its absolute purest form. And we know that Karissa is seen as the beautiful gift of God that she is. People celebrate the hurdles, the way she's overcome with physical therapy and occupational therapy so she can swing a bat. And she's grown not just in softball skills, but you see the profound sense of belonging and acceptance that just radiates from her. She'd say, "I was born for this." She doesn't mean softball, she means connection, uniting people with joy and acceptance and love. So on Friday nights in the summer, you can see her playing, shouting, "Nice play" to the opposing team. And if she hits a leadoff signal, you'll probably get to see her do her signature display of biceps. She likes to milk the cheers of the family and friends who keep coming back time and again just to soak in the pure, simple happiness that's manufactured here. She's part of something bigger, and it shows in every celebration and every hug shared.
And we truly do. We thank you for creating that sense of belonging, the environment here. It spills over, and we see it in Karissa. Even when new players come, she is pulling them in, just like the environment is created, and welcoming new players in. As one of the many volunteers who help keep the factory running, I get to volunteer and pitch on occasion and umpire, and I get an inside view a little bit, and I see all the volunteers truly, genuinely creating a celebration in individual moments as the game goes on and after the game, and uplifting the players, creating that joy, celebrating Harry. It is patented run, run, run as he takes the field. Celebrating Judy as Jody as she is dancing and kind of creating a dance before the warm-ups end, and everyone's dancing in the field. I think of Gary catching, and at times when I get to pitch, he'll call a critical timeout and take a mound visit to me and calm me down and tell me to throw strikes and smack me on the butt, go back, take his position, and I call the next pitch. And I mean, those are the moments all together, building upon building these moments. Being here, every player gets to know a little bit more what belonging feels like. To bring their unfiltered selves. And we get to bring our unfiltered selves too. See, this isn't just a league. It's a second space, a home away from home, where all of us, not just the players and coaches, but all of us get to connect over shared hopes, quiet victories that sometimes turn loud, and also just experiencing shared hopes realized. So parents like us, we exhale here.
And we laugh a lot without reservation. And sometimes we linger and share late night worries and breakthrough moments. We find common ground and a reminder that we were chosen for something truly special. Because our kids aren't just athletes, they're heroes. But then it happens. The factory hits the pause button, and those dark gray Cincinnati winters sure hit hard. When we're huddled at home, we start counting the weeks towards summer. So when we ask Karissa what the Hope Center would mean to her, she says, wow, if we had a place where we could connect with our friends, I think she's pretty excited about the dance floor too. That would be amazing. Then I wouldn't have to wait all winter to see my friends again. So tonight, Karissa, Mark, and I urge you, let's unleash hope. An indoor haven for sports and therapies and rooms. It's where relationships can flourish, acceptance is the norm, and the Joy Factory can produce year-round. Your support isn't just funding bricks and basketball courts. It's fueling community, and that changes our lives. So thank you for championing this building. Let's round third and head for hope together.